Hi all, welcome to another Chess24 Banter Blitz. It's 11:30 UK time. So I'll just first of all show you the discount code screen. You can get a whopping 15% off premium membership with the voucher code Kingscrusher. So you just turn up 10 to 15 minutes beforehand, and you can even play the world chess champion. He's one of the streamers as well as major shareholder now in Chess24, so it's a fantastic opportunity to become premium member and get this 15% off. And also recently Chess24 has become extremely dominant on the Twitch platform, so it's a site that's really going places, and I'm very happy to be part of it in my small way. Okay, so premium membership, highly recommended. So let's go on to the challenges page. And the first challenge today, Manuel. Morning. Okay, knight f6, I think. I'm just checking my. Did I do something to the camera? Just checking on the preview. So King's Engine to start off with. It seems okay. I think video and audio is okay. Let me know. Seems okay to me. So King's Engine defense. H3, huh? Very solid move, H3. Is it Makhadgonov or something? System? Maybe I should have considered E5. So this is more of a Benoni pawn structure at the moment with c5, which can sometimes be pretty double-edged. The Benoni is not so popular at Super Grandmaster level at the moment. However, with h3, I'm thinking this is a reasonable version of the Benoni. Oh, fawn, yeah, I am wearing my fawn pawn t-shirt at the moment. Yeah, it's my favourite t-shirt design, new Russian designer actually. He was on a site called Pixabay, so I wanted an anti-fish illustration, and there was one there for free, and he actually found the YouTube video, and I thought give him a go on the t-shirt designs, yeah, actually, if you've got any ideas for great chess t-shirts, please let me know. What sort of chess t-shirt would you really consider buying and wearing? Please let me know. That'd be great. So I'm playing for b5 at the moment. He might actually have time in the next few days for another design. So I'm thinking b5 and c4, and maybe it looks like maybe the c5 square is good. So I've got some pressure on e4 here. For some strange reason, I was watching Close Encounters of the Third Kind again last night, one of my favourite sci-fis. It stands quite well the test of time, quite recommendable. But unfortunately, I don't know why, it's that, I think it was that sound, the 5-tone thing. I was going to go to bed early and not watch the rest of it, but no, I ended up watching it till 2 a.m. So yeah, I might be a bit rough today. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Any of you have watched Close Encounters of the Third Kind? It's Spielberg. Okay, so Queen b6 or h5 h4. I think h5 h4. Although e5 looks pretty scary. Queen b6, bishop e3. That's interesting. Maybe there's b4 there. I don't know how interesting this is. If I play queen b6, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm going to go with this. I'm not convinced by my play, really, at the moment. But anyway, the e5 possibility, I mean, there's other stuff going on. There's a potentially weak h pawn. I'm just hoping I get some sort of dynamic play here. How, though? I wonder if b4 is something. Okay, if I just do this for a moment. Can I get my queen back over here? Queen g4 looks indeed pretty dangerous. Now if I get my queen back to try and defend, I'm not with queen f7 and bishop c8. Queen f7 and bishop c8. Actually, you know, knight g3 check is also something of interest. Doesn't look entirely bad at the moment. I'm threatening knight g3 check. I think I'll play it anyway. I can actually win a centre pawn here with bishop takes c3, although are my dart squares weak? Okay, I'll test that. Knight g4 to f6 looks somewhat dangerous. Yeah. If I sack the exchange and bishop takes d5, that looks very doubtful. Yeah. Okay. Rook e7, knight f6. As long as I'm not getting mated, that should be okay. It looks a bit scary, this piece coordination around my king. I wonder. Okay, knight f5 is something. Yeah, here. Holding h4. This is a little bit too scary for my liking. Can I get this position then? Take it here. Well, I think the worst is over. Alright, thanks for the game. Yeah, it looked a bit scary actually, the pieces around the king. That might even be a technical win, I suspect. I don't know. I wouldn't say my king safety was that great. Okay, so that's this game, Jetzel. He's been a tough cookie in recent weeks. I think I'll do a London system. He plays a very scary Tarrasch defense, from what I remember. So I'm going to try and bore him with the London system. If you ever feel like playing like a tortoise, the London system is great for the tortoise player. So if you ever thumped in a Swiss tournament, you've lost 2 or 3 games, you want to go into tortoise mode, The London system is the opening for you, I believe. Okay, so can I keep control of e5 with knight e5? That's the question. Or is it too dangerous? I'll give it a go. I'm going to get double pawns. He's extinguished my more dangerous bishop, though. He's compromised my pawn structure. Yeah, it has been compromised. Can I play a quick e4 here? Can I get away with that? I wonder. If the queen comes to e5, there's f5, which might actually be okay. So knight takes e4. If he ever plays e5, I think there's f5. If I don't, I think e5 comes anyway. I'm hoping this is playable with the idea of f5, although knight d4 after. Well, that could get really scary. Castle. So knight takes, queen takes, e5, f5. All right. All right, if I go for f5 anyway around here, keep the queens on. Right, so how dangerous is e4? Whoa, what's this? All right, yeah. Oh, blimey. Oh, so much for my opening gold. I'm not going to be able to castle. Oh, this is going to be a rough ride. I know this is a dangerous player. I think he's underrated. He beat me a couple of weeks back. This is not the sort of great position I wanted from the London system. I wanted something more cozy than this. Being able to castle is a good start to an opening, generally speaking. But queen e4, yeah. So oh, Gordon Bennett. Okay, I think I'm being decimated. I'm just hoping not to be mated. Okay, knight g3. Oh, blimey. So the plan is not to be mated too quickly. I just wanted a quiet life with the London system. Oh, no. I just wanted my coffee to kick in and play the London system. Can I get the queens off? I think that would be a major success. Getting the queens off. I do have a target pawn. If I can just double on that target pawn. Can I kick this knight? I'll take the pawn now. Before it's dangerous. Or not. Well, it could be my chance to get my rook into the game. Let him defend the pawn. I've got a big clock advantage. That's the one thing going. If I can win the pawn back. This rook and pawn ending, what would be the major problems? It's symmetrical pawn structure. Don't think black's got too many major problems here. Oh, well, I didn't expect that. That gives me something, surely. I think I'm in the driving seat. Bring the king up. Oh, okay, he's bringing my king up. That's the beauty of... Oh, no, hang on. Okay, he's got an extra pawn, but I got my more aggressive king. Okay, I can hold on to some pawns here. If I get my king to g6, I'll be very, very happy. So rook move, king g6, threatens mate. I think I'm in the driving seat again. Dismantles the pawn structure. Hang on, did I miss a mate? No, he had rook f8. I think he blew it with exchange of queens. We should have a look, maybe. I think when my king was exposed like that, I don't think you want your opponent to survive when they've got more time. Let's see, was there a kill? Was there a quick kill? Oh, I should have gone queen d3 apparently. Alright, so queen g2, then I castle. So that black's slightly better, but this apparently is -6, allowing the check. Now why check? Oh, what I thought was knight e2 actually. I thought there was the notion of knight e2. If here, then there's knight c2 checkmate, or no, winning the queen. But yeah, there was knight e2. This would have been... I have to give up the queen. Okay, there was a quick kill. I shouldn't have watched Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I knew I should have gone to bed at 12 o'clock. So this is a lack of discipline, yeah? If you're in a tournament, a serious tournament, don't go watching sci-fi till 2 in the morning, yeah? That's the lesson of this game, yeah? Okay. Okay. No, let's not leave the game. Alright, so the knight c6 line is sometimes interesting. Because I've read about Watson's dangerous weapons in the French book. And knight c6 I thought was a novel little move, where he balanced out the amount of theoretical thingy versus novelty versus value. There was these kind of balances he put for each of the recommendations, and it came up as something worth a punt. And I did play it in one-day FIDE games as well. Okay, it's just a question about my king safety here. I had some success, I think, in one-day FIDE games. This, I don't know what this is particularly. I don't think it's a main line of the knight c6 variation. Okay, so he's going to form pawn me. Apart from that, knight f5 to d4. Is h6 even worth it? Is b5 even worth it? Bishop d7, queen h5. Actually, queen h5 looks mildly interesting. If any bishop, I have queen takes. So maybe this is mildly interesting. Bishop takes, knight takes, bishop h7, queen h7. Brilliant calculations there. Because if king takes, there's knight g5. In fact, even in that case, there's king g6. I'm just wondering if my queen's getting lost here in some lines with bishop takes and knight g5. I don't think it is. So I'm suppressing h5 and g4 with this move. Now, I don't know if that's even worth it, because sometimes it can be used to open up lines. Can I just connect the rooks for a moment? Surely this bishop, it might be useful to connect the rooks. I've got to balance concrete versus general thinking here. The concrete is really hard hitting. But, you know, this general idea of connecting the rooks is generally what you want to do. Queen g4, is that being blockading or not? I'm working out a way to lose my queen, aren't I? I hope not, anyway. Queen g4. I just want to stop g4. If I play h6, bishop takes, knight takes. Okay, he's got bishop h7. There's king. Yeah. Treat it as a positional pawn sacrifice, clearly. b5, b4, and bishop b5. This might be interesting. Anything else going on here? I can't see anything else going on here, so I'll go with this. Let's see. b4 is threatening to win a piece, is it? Or knight e4? My d7 bishop is hanging sometimes. Mind you, I think d takes bishop c6. I think b4 might be threatened here. Let's imagine knight g5 for a moment. I'm not sure about that. Queen takes and rook takes f2. So I might be threatening b4 here. Alright, queen. The queen's got some potential. If he played knight e2, I don't know if that really helps me. I can pin that knight. Is he going to open up? I'll pin the knight. Maybe queen. I was going to play queen g5. Queen g5 might be a little bit scary. I think it's too late to make provision for queen g5 anyway. Queen takes, h takes. Maybe h4 if I close up shop over here. King g7, rook h8. If I don't get mate on the h file, that'll be good. King g7. Still got the semi-open f file. Okay, a bit of pressure with this bishop. Knight f4. No, the knight f4 is not playable. So king g7. Alright, so c5 threatens c4. I've got some sort of pawn storm over here. b4, c4. I think b4 and c4 look good. Try and stretch out, try and get a counter-attack. The Empire Strikes Back attack. Rook h2, rook h8. Try and break up some pawns. Nice knight. Controlling d4. Bishop b5 looks tasty. How knight f4 might be playable. I think I should have preferred bishop b5 to... still knight f4 to e6. This a file. Okay, or the h file. Take off a pair of rooks, I think, to avoid mating nets. Let's give me the h file. That's weakened f3, and he's very short on time. Rook on the 7th. Well, there's no immediate entry points over here. f2 is hanging. Alright, I don't think there's anything too scary there. So rook, just mop up this pawn. Okay. This one, get rid of, or not. There might be knight f4. Alright, for the moment, tickle d4 with rook f1, not rook f4. Check. Okay, the rook going to f6 is somewhat scary. I think he's got a problem with g5 in this ending. Okay, there's knight e5 here. I'll take that because otherwise e6 is dropping. Yeah, tough one. Tough game there. Yeah, okay. Knight c6 French is not that great, perhaps. Okay, in theory. Always blame the mouse. Okay, free note here. Let's try. I'll play to the crowd here with Dutch defense, Leningrad, because Leela managed to draw with Stockfish with Dutch defense Leningrad, and so it can't be totally terrible, this line, which I used to play a bit with, accepting the double pawns, accepting queen b3. Well, I did lose a record number of FIDE points, losing to some Japanese 1800 ones in one of my recent FIDE tournaments with this sort of line, yeah, which put me off a bit, the Dutch defence. I sort of vowed never to play it ever again, but I'm playing it again here for your entertainment. So yeah, he beat an IM in the previous round, and it was only rated about 1890 on FIDE. Can you imagine spending an entire game to lose a ton of FIDE points? Yeah, I was trying to play something aggressive, and I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't do that against lower rated when the stakes are really high. Maybe something more solid. But yeah, the Dutch defence, sometimes I have played it in British Championship once, and I had, I think, a nice win. I had some good memories of it. Dutch defense Leningrad variation. So here, I'm wondering if I can have d5 if white takes d5. Try and blunt this bishop on g2. Or d5 here. So this is looking like a stone wall structure now with knight c6. I have seen a weird Magnus Carlsen game with knight c6 in a stone wall. I think I covered that on the Kingscrusher channel. He's had some magnificent, actually, Dutch defense wins. Remarkable, because it's not meant to be that popular. But when he's played it, it seems to have fantastic games. Magnus Carlsen with the Dutch defence generally. Playing aggressive here for entertainment purposes. Can I get that b4 square for a knight? This is something to pounce on sometimes in the King's Indian variations, where you can sometimes pounce with a5 and knight b4. Try and seal that queen side off. Maybe c6. Oh, exchange sack, a bit violent. So is knight e4 on the cards? Or something. If I played e5 here, would that be terrible? Or c6? I think c6. I think I can risk delaying now e5. Try and put pressure on that d4. So something like queen f6 looks as though I'm putting pressure on d4 and f2. Something like queen f6. Okay, so I'm half expecting a sack on e4. It doesn't look sound at the moment. Say rook d1. Queen f6. Say bishop e4, d, knight e4. I think there's queen g6 there. Alright, so queen f6, putting pressure again on d4. The group did this study about master players, did they do more calculation? And it turned out they look at the central squares more. I think that was one of the results of his study. I don't know if anyone wants to correct me on that, but I thought one of the fascinating things, they didn't necessarily do more calculation. They just looked at the central squares more. I'm looking at d4, that's why I thought I'd mention it. Try and look at d4. So this battle over d4 here rages at the moment. Rook a3 would threaten rook takes and bishop takes d4. Battle of d4. Rook a3 for rook takes b3. So he's played rook f1. Okay. So I'm threatening rook takes and bishop takes. Don't tell him. Top secret threat. Okay, he's seen it. If I play rook c3, I'll be hitting the knight. Now rook takes, there's rook c4. Just noticed. Okay, I think rook c4 anyway might be handy to hold. b4. Cling on to b4. Aha. If I took that, if I took bishop h3, sort of trying to weave some sort of mating net. Queen g6, there's no tactic, is there? Can I play queen g6? Well, there's knight c6 and b7. Oh, he's got that anyway, so. Maybe I just play b3 on knight c6 for b2. Right, so g4 here, or something else. b3. b3 would give me rook c1. So b2, bishop d3. b2, bishop d3, rook c1, bishop g6, king g6. Yeah. Yeah, that pawn's pretty dangerous. Okay. Friedel. Okay. Try and shock him in the opening. Outrageous opening, knight c3. So I've had some success with this Grand Prix attack system because people castle too early for some reason. He's not castling. He's not castling, is he? He's not castling. He's not castling. He's not castling for my h4. That's funny. That's funny. I was about to say everyone routinely castles. This guy's not. He's not routinely castling. Ah, okay. Because I was going to unleash h4. Yeah, I wanted to show that h4, and he's ruined that for me. F5. Is that too violent? Maybe prepare F5 a bit more. F5 here. He's gearing up for my F. He's going to hijack this G file. F5 now. This is really tempting me for F5 now. The form pawn F6. The fractures I'm looking forward to. F7 and H7 fractured. F6 form pawn. By the way, if you want a form pawn t-shirt, Kingscrusher at Teespring. Teespring.com stores Kingscrusher. There's a form pawn t-shirt. Okay, so bishop g5, knight f2 to g4, knight f2 to g4, rook f3 to h3. These plans are self-evident. Rook h3, knight f2. What on earth is the matter with queen h6 anyway? Why didn't I play queen h? Wasn't that just winning? Oh, maybe that's why it wasn't winning. Okay. I'll play queen h6 here because I don't think there's much to do defensively. I've got this continual. I've got rook h3 now threatened. Surely. He has to move the queen away to stop rook h3. Unless he wants to do a queen sack for rook and knight. Maybe that's the only option there. But I don't like losing two pieces necessarily. It's not two pieces. Hold on. My queen is protecting the knight. I'll take this guy out. Usually a dark square echo, as we've learnt from Leela games. when you lose your light square bishop, there's a dark square kind of echo effect. You can play on the dark squares after. And I'm already entrenched on dark squares here. Okay, thanks to the game, Friedel. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that worked out quite well on that occasion. Helicon. Try 2 knights. With bishop e5. I don't know if it's literally called that, 2 knights with bishop e5. No idea. I think it's the 4 knights defense or something. Very originally named 4 knights defense or something. 4 knights, whatever. Who cares? Okay. d3 bishop. Okay. He's giving me the dark square bishop. That's interesting. Why would he do that? This is without a counterpart now. Why would he do that? I don't know if that's needed, h3. I've got good d4 control. I can always kick it when I don't want to create unnecessary weaknesses. c4 is a sort of Maroczy binds. I can still play c3 after. I can put my bishop on c2 if I want to preserve that bishop. So if I play bishop c2, any bishop e3, queen e2, there's knight g4. It might mean I might need h3 because I can't use bishop e3 if I wanted a battery against h6. So for the moment, also knight a5 might be a target. b3, b5, c5. c5 here to dissolve the double pawns. That looks appetizing. So I've got the bishop here without the structural damage. Generally, that's generalistic thinking though. Specifically, is there something horrible about this? Okay, specifically queen e2, and then bishop e3. Exchanging off queens. Is that anything? Queen e2, knight g6. If I exchanged off queens, I would have potentially knight d2 to c4. Okay. So I'm fixing his pawns, but I'm thinking I've got dark square targets here on d6. So f3, knight c4, b3, bishop a3, something like that. I think d5 is going to be difficult to play. So just make this more solid. Oh no, hang on. I should have tried to bind that position. My bishop can sit back on f1 for c4 potentially. Does he play d5 here? Right, c4 bind the position. b3, bishop a3. Is b3, bishop a3 plausible? Is he playing b5 or something? He's got knight b4 coming in. If I stop that. Knight a5, b3. b3 here. There's no knight c2. Oh, there's b5. Okay, I think I have to prepare for b5, so it's something like knight f1. Oh, there's knight b3. Alright, a4 to at least try and prevent b5. If I had a5, that would suppress b5. Is he using a pawn sack here? He plays b5 anyway. No, I'm surprised by that. This lockdown, it can go for knight d7 to c5. If I play b3 and take on c5, is it even worth it? What about rook a3, knight f1? Rook a3, knight f1 plan to stop knight b3. No. No, I'm pretty passive. I've got to knock out this knight. But knight d7 to c5, I might have to knock out this one. Somehow, okay, I've got the bind. Oh no, my piece's liabilities. There's rook d1, isn't there, on rook d8 to exchange off things. This ending, if king goes to e3, there's f4, if fe, fe. There's hardly any entry points. It looks like a blockading position for both. Uh-oh. Alright, king over here. Can't really do much. Can't really do much. Okay, what is he doing? Is his king coming into the position? Right, f4. But stuck here. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, okay. Bishop down. I think time to resign. And this is some sort of... I wonder if there would have been a fortress. Alright, let's see the technique then. Is it going to be quick? King h4 to h5. Don't think that does much. G6? Is G6 any good? Yeah, it looks pretty hopeless now. He's only got 37 seconds though. Will he do it? Sure he will. Yeah, that looks pretty convincing. Any stalemate trick? I have to get rid of the H pawn for any stalemate tricks. played. Yeah, it seems to be in trouble positionally as well. From that, I don't know. Didn't seem that easy after the opening well played. Okay. Got in Paul. So Queen E8, E5 might be good. After E4, this is a common trick to fork on E4. So E4 incoming, E4. Yeah, this is something to be aware of when playing the London system. If the opponent plays Queen E8 for E5, you've got to be aware of this fork possibility. And yeah, there's one or two traps in the London system to be aware of. Okay, so okay, so Queen A5. Hit A2. Let's put the Queen here, I think, for A5, A4. Right, so A5, A4 plan. If E5, knight D5, F5. I think that plan's okay. F5, okay, F5. Don't know. Bishop takes. Maybe bishop takes, then A4. I think, okay, E5's knight D5, knight B4. There's knight F4 as well here. I think I might use that. That weakens E5. So knight takes A4. A3. Form pawn. Knight takes A4, A3, form pawn. Thanks, Portis. No, yeah, I haven't reached that moment of perfection in my chess, unfortunately, to not lose. I have to admit, It's regrettable. It's regrettable. I won't be challenging Magnus Carlsen in the next World Chess Championship, unfortunately. Maybe in another life. Maybe I can challenge him when he does the Banter Blitz here, though. Try and crush him then. But he's better at Blitz than long games, so that's pretty unlikely, isn't it? So Queen D4, Queen B2. Queen B2 is the immediate. Queen B2 is the immediate threat. Fawn pawn. So you need a fawn pawn. Okay. Thanks. Fawn pawn victory. Cobra. I'm secretly running post-mortems on these games I lose, though. Yeah, so a bit distracted. Okay. Okay, so C takes knight F3, knight C3. Knight C3, bishop C4. Bishop C4 might imply Queen B3. Queen C2 might imply Knight G5 later. Bishop C4. And Bishop D3. Well, there's a potential Greek gift, isn't there? Doesn't it work in this position? So a quiet waiting move. I've just realised, I think Greek gift, I'm going to have to write this down. Sorry. Greek gift should be the next t-shirt design, shouldn't it? Greek gift should be the t-shirt, yeah, because I win a lot of games with the Greek gift. I think t-shirts need to show one's heroes of the chessboard. I've won so many games with the Greek gift. It sounds in this position. Takes knight G5. On King G6, H4 seems like good fun. I'm going to say it looks sound in this particular position because the knight can't come to F6. A knight can't come to F6. A bishop can't come to the rescue of H7. So he's believed me that it's sound. In which case, because I've done that waiting move, I've still got the rook here, so I can still blast through with H4, H5. All right, so Queen H5. If Queen H6, knight takes F7. I don't think he's threatening anything right now. So Queen H6, knight takes F7 check, and then I'll win the queen. G6, bishop takes G6 check, and then I'll play Queen H7. So even though the Greek gift has been declined, I think it's pretty dangerous here. Greek gift t-shirt. Okay, Greek gift. Nice. Actually, I kind of almost started laughing during. This was really rude of me. I managed to resist. I almost started laughing in my last over the board game because there was a fawn pawn. It was a London system, but also I noticed when his queen was over here. Hang on, that's a sort of queen in Siberia, and I was thinking, this game's got two t-shirts in one game. Yeah. I sort of started laughing. It's really kind of bad of me. Oh dear, over the board is fun. It is fun. Over the board chess, club chess. Oh dear. This new dimension of t-shirts. Queen in Siberia is available at the store, yes. But I just thought, why would anyone want to wear Queen in Siberia t-shirt? Yeah, why? And I thought, okay, maybe there could be a romantic reason if one's wife or whatever, girlfriend is away, and you miss that person. So obviously it's a great t-shirt, yeah. Okay, isn't there knight takes f7 check for bishop takes h6? And then maybe there's queen g6. Okay, so this pushes the defense to the limits, doesn't it? King g8. Okay. Now here, let's not take the foot off the pedal, so to speak. If I play check and bishop g6, the king goes to f6. Right, it's not such a hot thing, is it? I'll try and use this third rank with rook b3 to f3. Did I just miss a mate in two? Oh, someone's just said I missed the mate in two. Did I? Did I really? I'll check that out after. I'm using this third rank. I think this is a good position anyway. Rook b3 to f3. Actually, that's another t-shirt design, because I often miss a mate in one. What about missing a mate? Is that a t-shirt? Missing a mate in one. Okay, I better stop this now, yeah. Okay, let's get serious. Let's get serious. So rook b3 to f3. Rook f3 check. Queen takes g7. Alright. Okay. Thanks, Cobra. Greek gift. George. George S. George S. Okay, George Sturgeon. Okay. Yeah. So, do we have to do the countdown? Okay. 1 form pawn, 2 form pawns, 3 form pawns, 5. 4. See, I had a late night last night. 4 form pawns, yeah. 5 form pawns, 6 form pawns, 7 form pawns, 8 form pawns, 9 form pawns, 10 form pawns. Okay, I think we're going to have to abort here. Okay. Talas. No, I don't mean to use the. Although, you know, Demis Hassapis, if you read here, the book Game Changer by Alpha Zero, there's an introduction by Demis Hassapis. Do you guys know who Demis Hassapis is? Because I knew him briefly from school. We had actually a chess match at Queen Elizabeth School, which I managed to beat the great Demis Hassapis 1.5-1/2. So he later went on to found Google DeepMind, double first at Cambridge. Anyway, but he said something very, very interesting in the introduction of this book, which I was given a free copy of. You know that book, excellent book, Game Changer. I haven't read it yet. But anyway, there was a really fantastic introduction in there. I did read the introduction. He said that when he was when he was studying, he was also acquiring a network of contacts at the same time. And he says in life generally, life is too short. So when you do things, you should try and do things for more than one purpose. So I'm sort of getting t-shirt ideas from you guys whilst doing this Chess 24 broadcast. See, I'm following this philosophy of trying to do things with, with more than one purpose. Everyone does it. Everyone successful does it. I'm messing around. No, really, I should stop this. Bishop f4, bishop g3. But if you do have any good ideas, what about I missed the mate in one? So I missed a mate in one t-shirt. No, seriously, would that sell? That would be a good one, wouldn't it? Oh, I don't know. Something like that. I'm sure there's a theme there. Okay, so h4. H4. He can take this pawn. I'm not getting any play for this pawn, am I? H4. Knight e4 to d6. Knight g5. He takes that knight. H4, knight g5. I'm going to be left with horrible structural damage at this rate. Can I take out his bishop? His bishop's guarding the g5 square. Can I go for queen as my first attacking installment? Queen h5. This doesn't appear to be doing much at the moment. He's controlling key defensive squares. Really quite annoyingly. So queen h5. Or hang on. If I played h4 and he plays f6, he's weakening his king a bit, isn't he? Oh, don't tell me it's just in time. That's so annoying. Just in time d6. Ugh. Oh, play this anyway. Maybe there's something on g7 here he's missing. I'm threatening mate and the queen. It's a double attack. My queen's protecting d1 as an added bonus. I forgot my queen was attacked. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Talas. Yeah, there's a dangerous tactic there. Chess castle. 2 3 7 1. Okay. Chess castle. Okay. Have to do the countdown again here. 1 Greek gift, 2 Greek gifts, 3 Greek gifts, 4 Greek gifts, 5 Greek gifts, 7 Greek gifts. I'm not even counting incrementally today. I think I'm wrecked. I was watching Close Encounters. I wanted to go to bed at 12. For some reason, I forced myself, because of that silly tune, to stay up till 2 a.m. Did I mention this? This is too much. Okay, I think I missed 6 out, didn't I? 6 Greek gifts, 7 Greek gifts. 8 Greek gifts. 9 Greek gifts. 10 Greek gifts. Okay. Are you Greek, Bookworm? Do you have Greek students? Oh no, you New Zealand. All right. Okay. I'm going to abort this. David Kreschel. Hello, David. Okay. Please give me a break. What is this London system torture business, man? Just because I sometimes play the London system, do I have to put up with this? Oh God. Sorry, pardon me. Okay, pardon me. Oh, blimey. Okay, here we go. Oh, with c4. This is added excitement with c4. Okay, thank you for that. Instead of c3. How do you know I'm not secretly thinking, showing irritation for the London system when I actually welcome it, secretly welcome it? You guys playing the London system, that could be a bluff, couldn't it, on my part? Yeah, when I moan, when I see the London system playing against me, yeah, I could be bluffing, couldn't I? Yeah. Do you buy that? Do you buy that? Anyone buys that? I could be bluffing. I've been researching the London system a lot recently. What t-shirt, Bookworm? What t-shirt did you want to get for your students? Just to be clear, what one did you want? Okay. Knight c5, b4. Hang on, knight c5, b4, knight d3. I grabbed the light square bishop. b4, knight d3, e4, knight d3. I'm not convinced, I'm not convinced about this position because I don't like being kicked with b4 here. But the thing is, everything has a downside, doesn't it, in life? If I played a5, I'm weakening b5. So there's no win about that, is there? There's a trade-off. e4 for knight d3. What about e4 for knight d3? So b4, knight d3 looks more convincing. I would open up this bishop at least, wouldn't I? Knight d3. So I'm threatening knight takes, taking the queen. Now rook takes, there's knight takes holding the pawn. Now, b5. Let's put some pressure on this position. b5. B takes. f5. Right. h5, h4. Knight f1, queen d4. Queen d4 is any good here. Knight f3. There's queen c4. Queen c4. Queen c4, rook c4, rook d3, rook c1. Knight f1. Okay, queen d4. On knight f3, there's bishop f3 anyway. On knight b3, there's queen c4. Queen c4, rook c4, rook d3. It's a nice looking position. How do I improve it though? Knight d6. Maybe knight d6 improves the knight. I'm not sure really. c5, knight b5 to d4. Maybe knight e4. Now that pawn's pinned. I'm wondering, let's just do this for a moment. And then knight b5 to d4. I don't want this check. That queen's going to appear on c4 after knight b5. At least there'll be knight c3, maybe. Alright, so this. Now queen d5 threatens mate. Gives me a tempo, queen d5. Queen d2, queen d5, getting a tempo for rook d8 to protect the pawn, at least, surely. Knight c2 here. Knight c3, I mean rook d3. Oh, that's a pain, isn't it? So knight c3 is not really... Alright, so here then. I'm giving up that pawn, hopefully for something at some point. I can't see exactly what. Maybe queen c6, actually. Queen c6. I think he might have rook. Queen d8 picks up the rook and the bishop, and this is very dangerous for bishop e5 after. Got to be, I think, wary about this queen d8 business. I'm going to test that. I might play queen e8 on queen d8. I'm going to test it. I want a weakness. Would he really play this? Is it really sound? I mean, it might be. It gets... No, surely not. Okay, so knight c3. Okay, or the file. Just take the file. Take the file. a5, knight f5, queen c5. Knight c3. Is this doing anything? Oh. There's rook e1, king f2. Yeah. Maybe, okay, I'll go with knight c3 to cause some trouble, I hope. So takes. Now rook c1, no, there's no knight e2. Well, there is. f4, then knight e2. Check. Again, knight d4, there's takes and then... No, there isn't f4. f4 here, though, looks as though... No, hang on. Let's do this mating that time around the king. f4 here for rook e2. I think there's almost rook e4 because of check winning the rook. Now rook e2 check. My king safety though, so g5 to start off with. Right, keep this bishop in prison, containment. Check. And rook here is on f1. Right. Bishop d4 gives knight e4. Knight e2 to d4. Take this pawn. Simplify. For a stalemate there for a moment. Staircase. Well, crushed me on the clock nearly. Oh, that was a bit of a dramatic game. Thanks, David. Gave me a scare. Bookworm, 3 minutes. Okay. Try and play a solid opening in 3-minute chess. The downside for me when playing this with black is this early e4. I found that a right pain when players with white playing early e4. This looks interesting. Can I win b7? It looks a bit materialistic on my part, doesn't it? Queen b5. Oh, it looks as though I've isolated pawns. There's 3 pawn islands here. b4, I'm going to win another pawn. Well, it's a nice blockade on e4. I like the containment aspect of this. I'll take with the queen. Going to win another pawn. f2 is not such a liability at the moment. I think queen c6 winning another pawn. Okay, thanks, Bookworm. That was Fast and Furious 3-minute game. Super Rico. Okay. Super Rico. I'll do a countdown. Okay, 1 queen in Siberia, 2 queens in Siberia, 3 queens in Siberia, 4 queens in Siberia, 5 queens in Siberia, 6 queens in Siberia, 7 queens in Siberia, 8 queens in Siberia, 9 queens in Siberia, 10 queens in Siberia. I think I have to abort this. Okay. George S. Okay, I think this might be a rematch, huh? George S. Ready to go, George? George. Oh, is he ready? Oh dear. Okay. Another countdown. Oh no, George is here. Okay. Sicilian defense. Let's go for Sicilian defense. Might have to answer the door shortly. Hold on a sec. Okay, who's answering the door? Okay, don't tell me it has to be me. Come on. Alright, if I castle on f5, f4, queen c7, I think I'm getting structurally done over here. c5 looks really weak. My dark squares look suspect here. Getting structurally done over. Knight g6 to f4. Oh, I don't like this. d5, c5. Structurally compromised. D takes, surely c5 is really good. Blockade on the dark squares. I've been structurally compromised. I'm thinking I have to tactically do something here. Knight f4. Bishop a6. Maybe this light square bishop is without a counterpart, I've just realised. So when that happens, one should somehow celebrate the bishop without the counterpart. So yeah, knight f4 bishop. Whoa! Whoa! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, what about here? Trying to avoid losing a pawn. Queen e8, rook takes. Do I have something about the PM resignation? Not really. I don't know. Bishop a6. She was in a constant stalemate situation off the chessboard. No win. Very difficult position, huh? A political stalemate. I think that's one of the most common used chess terms in politics. Stalemate. I think they have used that multiple times over the last few weeks. Stalemate. So let's see. D takes, knight takes, queen takes, d6. How about bishop e2 here? Can I inflict structural damage with bishop e2? As in fact, bishop f3, queen takes h3. I'm going to inflict that structural damage. Queen takes h3, threatens. Keeping my pawns, I think, more intact, opening up the bishop there rather than g takes. I think this opens up the bishop. Okay, so can I get away with rook c7? So d5 or not? This knight looks pretty horrible visually, but on the other hand, it's a tactical liability in its own right as well. In some cases, mind you, there's knight b5, potentially rook b7. So if I played f6, can I do f6 and get away with it? And there's e6. No, it's queen takes. I don't have to lose the rook. So knight b5, I think I have rook b7. e6, I think I have queen takes d6. E takes, maybe bishop takes to open up the bishop. E takes, bishop takes. So, oh, well, this, surely I can do this. And bishop takes e5. Aha. Aha. So, here, can I take on d4? that knight, yeah, it was looking dangerous, but sometimes there's a horrible, cruel duality of chess, isn't it? It's, things that look dangerous are often tactical liabilities. So c5, rook c5, queen d6. Is that safe enough? Knight b5, I can take that actually now. So c5, try and trap this knight. Okay, my king, I wouldn't mind 2 rooks. Oh, hang on. Queen g6, queen f7. That seems safe enough. d3. d2. Try and nudge that rook from e6. I think I want to play for rook c1. Is my king suffering if I play for rook c1? There might be queen b3 and rook g6 check. So bishop a5, queen b3, rook c1, rook g6 check. Does it matter? Bishop g... No, king h7. Okay. Well, we've only got 2 seconds. I don't know if we can actually do this in 2 seconds. But, so rook c1. Oh, crikey. It is a bit scary. Alright, there's no check, is there, coming up? My queen. Alright, exciting there at the end. Yeah, okay, thanks, yeah. Alright, yeah, have a good rest of the day. Yeah, thanks. Fun, 1 fun, 10 boring. So if you found it fun, 1. If you found it boring, 10. See you next week. Yep. Okay, yeah, have a nice week. Yeah. Thanks so much. Cheers then.